Borchert, our art teacher, and myself, we want to welcome you to the kindergarten and first grade concert and art show with Noisy Paintbox.
Down there in Fazan, see him?
So our concert is inspired by a book. You might see the cover on our first slide here. The book is by Rosenstock and Grand Prix. And throughout our concert, our first graders will be telling the tale of this story, The Noisy Paintbox. The story itself is about one of the pioneers of abstract art. His name is Wassily Kandinsky. And on top of being a wonderful artist and helping to pave the way for abstract art, Kandinsky had a very special experience of something called synesthesia. And that is when, as you're creating art, so as he painted, he heard music. And if you were to come and see a concert, all of the different notes inspired color. So every note would inspire a color. So many of our songs and our dances and our instruments today are about just that. One more thing that's special about this concert is our kindergarten and our first graders got to help create some of the songs and the dances you'll see here today. So a little later in the concert, you will see some rhythms on our slides behind our students, and our first graders helped create those rhythmic compositions, and our kindergartners helped us create some of our dances. So we hope you enjoy the Noisy Paintbox.
The colorful Yoshi. Wassily Kandinsky spent his days learning to be a proper boy. He studied books full of math, science, and history. Wassily World was perfectly polite until his aunt gave him the day his aunt gave him a small wooden pig. Wassily mixed red and yellow, then red and blue as the colors changed. Wassily heard a whisper, hiss, then a louder hiss. He painted solid colors. He spun bright lemon circles, brushed powerful navy rectangles. What is it supposed to be, asked Papa. It's music, Wassily said. so they couldn't know the sounds of Pella singing. The orchestra's music crashed around. The noisy paintbox scored widely in his mind. So I heard Wassily singing, he saw the music dancing, and he was ever quite proper again. He wanted to paint the color he heard. Art should make you feel like music.
With his noisy pink box, Wassily Kandinsky created something entirely new, abstract art.
All right, and that concludes the music portion of our showcase. But our kindergarten and first graders learned about light and sound, and one thing I forgot to mention, they made their awesome glow-in-the-dark shirts. So we are going to hear from some of our first graders who are going to share a little bit more about what these units looked like and what they learned in their classroom. So I'd like to invite Miss Sanchez's first graders to come on down.
We learned about sound in science. Sounds come from vibrations. It creates sound waves, which move through the air before it reaches our ears. We learned about different pitches with Mr. John. A pitch can be high or low from different instruments. When vibrations bounce off a surface, they reflect and you can hear them again. This is called an echo. Did you know that there is no sound in space? Sound travels very fast. It can travel up to 770 miles per hour. Dogs can hear much higher sound than humans. Bats and dolphins can hear sound much lower than humans. A shadow is a dark area on a bright surface. It is caused by something blocking the light. A shadow's outline called a silhouette will have the same shape as the object blocking the light. If there is more than one light source, there are several shadows. The sun casts shadows throughout the day. The sunlight and sunset shadows for when the sun is directly overhead. Shadows disappear. It traveled across the United States, and it was visible from parts of 13 states. A total eclipse is when the moon passes and covers the sun. When the sun is blocked out, the temperature drops. The next solar eclipse happened in Ohio in 2099. Wassily, 82 years old. No one could experience that as much longer progress in the kind of It is rare to see a total eclipse in a lifetime. Our total eclipse lasted about a minute and a half. We learned about the importance of wearing glasses when looking at the sun during an eclipse. If you don't wear them, you could damage your eyes.
I believe some of the first graders prepared one more thing. I'm going to invite them down right now. Who is going to share more about the art that your students created that you will see on some slides behind us, and also as we move on to our reception. Hello, like she said, my name is Orchard. I am the K Spanish art teacher. The kids like to call me Mrs. B. Color singing and music dancing. Kandinsky is one of my favorite abstract artists. While listening to music provided by Mrs. Fox, the students created art based on the music, how it made them feel. Students created collaborative group pieces hanging on the sides of the theater. They are done in black-white paint, so they did kind of glow. Beautiful pieces. Art should make you feel like music. Art should make you feel like being you. Not every student is the same, or learns the same way, or even creates the same way. So the artwork that is created in our art room is about personal choice and exploring the materials and learning new skills to use not only in art, but throughout life. Students love having choice. On the slideshow here, you will see artists at work in the art studio. And then the art show will continue going into the cafeteria where you will have refreshments. So please enjoy. Mrs. Fox, I don't know where you ran off to, but I have some flowers for you too. How about one more round of applause for Kayla? It always amazes me, these performances as young as kindergarten. I'm not sure that I could do it at that age. I'm so proud of them. And I'm especially proud of our first graders who wanted to organize a dance and the birthday song. I was going to do the birthday surprise song and have us all sing, but they stole my thunder, which I love. That's how caring they are. So shout out to Mrs. Fox. Obviously, happy birthday. I have some flowers down here for you. Thank you, Mrs. B, for all of the work with your art. We will go out to
to the dining hall for the reception. After you view all of the K1 art, you're welcome to take your child's artwork home with you. Thank you to the K1 team for their collaboration with the light and sound unit as well. Go team, go. And then 2 events for your radar coming up. Field Day. We're looking for some volunteers for Field Day. It is May 31st from 9:30 to 11:30 to take groups around the different activities. Right after Field Day on the 31st, we'll gather for our lower school picnic on the Bluestone. That'll start right after, so at 11:30. Please mark your calendars. All families are welcome to join us. And then on the last day of school, June 4th, the K1 will have K1 Awards, a family forest afternoon, and their passion project share out. So please mark your calendars for June 4th, and I believe that starts at noon. And those are our end of year events.